Hello friends and dear children, welcome back to my channel. Today in this video, I want to introduce science experiments or activities for the secondary students. Okay, in this video, today we are going to learn whether the liquids exert any pressure on the surface of the objects or not. So here in this experiment, we are taking water as a liquid. So we are going to see whether the water exerts any pressure or any force on the surface of the object or not. If we place any object on the surface of water, does the water apply any pressure or force on that object or not? That we are going to see today. So for this experiment, we need an empty bowl. First, we take an empty bowl and a plastic bottle. So a cap is tightly closed for this plastic bottle, and when you place this plastic bottle inside the bowl, generally what we observe, it reaches to the bottom of the bowl. Why children? When we drop the bottle, the plastic bottle inside this bowl, why it is reaching towards the bottom of the bowl? Yes, you are right. Because of the gravity. So the gravitational force acting on any object pulls that object downwards. What is the direction of the gravitational force? It is downwards. So the gravitational force acts always downwards. So because of this gravity, the plastic bottle has reached to the bottom of the bowl. Okay, what happens when we pour water inside the bowl? Let us see. Water inside the bowl. This plastic bottle now it has reached to the top of the, that means to the surface of the water. Earlier it was at the bottom of the bowl, but now it is on the top of the surface of the water. So that means, is it floating or sinking? It generally floats. Why? Because the relative density of the plastic bottle or the weight of the plastic bottle is less than the relative density of the water. So if the relative density is less, then the object, it generally floats. If the relative density of the object is more, then it will sink into the water. Now I am placing a metallic ring into the water. Now it has reached to the bottom of the water. You can see. So because the relative density of the metallic ring is greater than the relative density of the water, so the object sinks into the water. So now let us try to push the bottle inside the water. I am pushing. Now slowly you release the force applied on this plastic bottle. I am removing the force slowly. And what you have observed, the plastic bottle bounces back to the surface. So that means if we are applying a force in the downward direction and if we release that force, suddenly the bottle comes up. It has reached once again to the surface. That means there is some upward force. There is some upward force which acts on this bottle, has lifted the bottle up to the surface of the water. So this upward force applied by the water is nothing but the pressure of the water. This force is called as force of buoyancy. So when we drop a plastic bottle inside an empty bowl, it reaches to the bottom of the empty bowl. It reaches to the bottom of the empty bowl. Why? Because of the force of gravity. The plastic bottle has some weight. Because of the weight W is mg, mass multiplied by the acceleration due to gravity. So because of this gravitational force or force of gravity, this force of gravity always acts downwards, in the downwards direction. So the plastic bottle reaches to the bottom of the empty ball. What happens if this empty ball is filled with water? Let us see. So what is the liquid inside the ball? Yes, it is water. The ball is filled with water. So when we place a plastic bottle on the surface of the water, does it float or sinks? Yes, it will float. It will float on the surface of the water. So this is a floating plastic bottle. Why it is floating? Of course, there is a gravitational force which is acting downwards. But against the gravitational force, this water is applying some force in the upward direction. So there is an equal and opposite forces acting on the plastic bottle. That's why it stays along the surface of the water. It stays along the surface of the water because of the equal and opposite forces acting on the plastic bottle. The plastic bottle stays at the surface of the water. That means it just floats to the surface of the water. What are the two forces acting on the plastic bottle? Let us see. So, for the objects which will float on the surface of water, that means for floating bodies, the force of gravity Fg is W, that is the weight of the object is mg. So the force of gravity which acts in the downward direction, its magnitude is equal to the upward force of the liquid. What is the liquid here? It is a water. So the force exerted by the water always acts in the upward direction, whereas the gravitational force acts in the downward direction. So whenever the force of gravity acting in the downward direction is equal to the force of the liquid or the force of the water which acts in the upward direction, whenever these two magnitudes become equal, then the objects generally floats. So for objects which will sink inside the water, its gravitational force or force of gravity is very much greater than the upward force of the liquid. Here what is the liquid? It is water. So whenever the gravity or the gravitational force is greater than the force applied by the water, then only the object will sink into the water. Otherwise it will float. So when the force of gravity is equal to the force applied by the water, then the object floats. Whenever the force of gravity is greater than the force applied by the water, then the object will sink. So when we push the bottle deeper into the water, then it feels maximum force or maximum pressure at the bottom level of the water, and it feels minimum pressure or minimum force at the top surface of the water. So the force applied by the water is maximum at the bottom of the water level, and this force applied by the water is minimum at the surface of the water level. So the force exerted on the object by the water per unit area is called as the pressure of the water or the pressure of the liquid. Here what is the liquid? The liquid is water. So the pressure applied by the liquid is nothing but the force applied on the object per unit surface area, and this pressure is directly proportional to the depth of the liquid. As the depth increases, the pressure also increases. So the pressure is high at this place and it is minimum at the surface of the water. Okay children, have you understood this concept of upward force applied by the water? Yes, let us see one example. For the floating objects, what is this children? It is a boat. So a boat floats on the surface of the water whenever the weight of the boat will be balanced by the upward force of the water. So the upward thrust exerted by the water whenever it is having an equal and opposite magnitude to the weight of the boat, then only the boat will float on the surface of the water. So this is an example for the floating objects. Thanks for watching this video.